This is Cooking Ridiculous. This time I'm not alone. Ryan, what are we making?
Hey, so we are trying to make ridiculously good sushi. And now, let me tell you, sushi, good stuff. We got the super fancy rice here, extra fancy, that's what it says. We're excited.
I don't eat a lot of sushi, and I've definitely never made sushi. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but I'm going to do two different kinds. I'm gonna do a spicy tuna roll for the first one, and then one with a dish that I'm a little more familiar with. I really like the flavor of pad thai. I'm gonna do chicken with the pad thai sauce and some green bell peppers.
For my flavors, I think I got like the stuff for like a little bit of a California roll. So we're gonna do like a nice California roll, not sponsored by Kroger, but nice California roll for my flavor. Then I also got like a thing of cream cheese. I know that's like commonly used in sushi. So we'll see what it comes out with. We'll see what I do. I got the one that was like lower calorie, so that's pretty cool there too. But let's get started here today. Let's make some rice.
For the rice, you want to make sure you wash it.
You need to wash it. Always wash it before you make it, okay? So I'll show you how to do it. Now, when you're washing your rice, you will get this like soupy little flavor there, okay? Make sure you're agitating it. Make sure you're getting all that excess starch off, all right? Now, you'll see rice water that looks like this, kind of like milky little flavor, which is fine, no worries. What you're gonna do is you will dump this, okay, and catch all those little rice bits that dump out with it, but then you're gonna keep washing until that milky water runs clear. And the reason why we're doing this, folks, is to make sure that all that excess starch gets off, because it makes the rice less clumpy, less sticky, and especially for sushi, we want real sticky icky rice.
Here is my washed cup of rice. Put it in my pan here. I've also got 1.5 cups of water.
It is typically a 1-to-1 ratio. You're trying to get 1 part water per 1 part rice. So we take that, we dump it in, we take our bowl of rice, take it over here, okay, put it in our rice machine, close it.
While we wait on the rice, this is a good time to get our chicken started. I'm gonna get this cut down into the right size and then get cooking. Got chicken ready. I cut it down the middle so that it's thinner, and then I also added salt and pepper on it. I'm heating up my pan right now. Once that is ready to go, I'll throw my chicken in. My rice is now boiling though, so I will cover this, put it to just below medium heat, and for the next 15-16 minutes, I'll let that go. As I wait for my pan to heat up, I've already realized I forgot to cut the green bell pepper, and for the spicy tuna rolls, the green onion. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a plate to cut on and do that here now. I think my pan is actually ready now that I have my green bell pepper and green onion out. So I'm gonna get these going. Make some room here. And my rice is about to foam over. Does that mean I didn't wash it right or what? I need someone else to tell me, I have no idea.
We are going to start out by cutting this into smaller strips, like so. And let's like ignore my knife skills. Now I'm not really pleased with how big this is, so I'm just going to. And like I said, my knife skills, not even lying, maybe some of the worst knife skills ever. But we are just kind of chopping it up. The humble avocado. To chop the avocado is pretty simple. All you do is just score the inside of it, and then just kind of push it out. Like so. And I wish it looked better, but okay, that looks fine. Practicing good knife safety. Everyone knows how to use a knife, right? Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the carrots, and we're just going to soften them up. To make them so they're not as crunchy. And I'll take you over to do that too. Put like a handful, something like that, just so there's enough to kind of make sure that they're firm.
Bell peppers cut, green onions cut. I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. For my pad thai sauce, I have my peanut butter here. I had 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add in my soy sauce. I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of soy sauce. There we go. Going to do 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Add some red pepper flakes. I'm going to stir this up. I'm also going to add some garlic powder. Normally that doesn't go in there, but I want to add that. After I stir this up, it will look a little weird just because the peanut butter and the soy sauce doesn't come together yet. And I also know normally there is some fish sauce that goes in here. I don't really like the flavor of that, so I'm not putting it in there. I'm doing a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And the brown sugar is really what brings everything together in here, making it a sauce that looks better. Everything is well combined. So I've got my sauce here for my pad thai, got my chicken just about ready, and in here I will do the spicy tuna. So I'll go ahead and get started on that, but let's check in on Ryan.
I have this guy. I'm going to kind of load it up like so on both sides with rice. We'll see how this guy functions. I really hope it works. Otherwise, I am the proud loser of $10. But that's okay. Both sides loaded up, as you can see here. Now, bringing these forward, I'm going to start loading in the condiments. So we have, obviously, our avocados, which actually, that's a little too big for me. Let's just kind of chop these guys up and then start putting them in. And I'm probably making, like, sushi makers cry across the nation. Maybe that's okay? I don't know. Then, obviously, some cukes. We have some imitation crab that typically goes on here, so we'll put that, sprinkle that in.
We took our rice off of the heat, so now we can go ahead and do the other part of it, which is the rice vinegar, the vegetable oil, the sugar, and we'll also add a little bit of salt. We cook it until the sugar is dissolved, and then we can add that to our rice. It is bubbling now, and I don't see any more. So I'm going to turn that heat off and add it into our rice, which I have off of heat right now. I wanted the rice to cool down a little bit more before I added this to it. I think I just need to stir it up a little bit. Guess we'll go for it. One of the things the instructions say for this is to keep stirring as it cools. Said it will seem very wet, which it does right now, but if I keep going, I guess it'll mix in a little bit, the rice will absorb it or something. I do see it getting a little stickier, so it'll definitely seem like it will form better. That's looking good. I need to get our spicy tuna ready, and then we can start to assemble.
Are now softened up carrots. So we'll sprinkle those in. Get the plunger first of all. Shut the contraption. Lock it into place. 1, 2. Okay. Plug it up. Okay. Then we twist it down.
I didn't trust myself actually getting raw fish from the grocery store for this, so I just got a couple packs of tuna that I will be using. I am expecting to be swarmed by my cats when I open this. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. It did say to do Kewpie mayo, which I could not find at the store. Tried. So we're just doing regular mayo. And some sriracha hot sauce. Then we just mix that up. Then we're ready to go. I'm gonna prep a little bit more. Then we can start assembling our sushi rolls.
Twist this guy until it starts to press down. Okay? Right now we're compressing that rice. We're compressing it. Okay? Now, I probably cheated. The cheaters, maybe never won. I don't know if we're even in a competition. Who knows? I don't. Anyways, so we push it down, and I'll show you what the final outcome is.
Okay, I have my seaweed wrap here. I'm going to put some rice on it. I don't have bamboo, so I'm just doing this with some plastic wrap. Have a rice here. Supposed to leave a little bit from the top, so I think that'll be good. I'll put our chicken right here. It's actually the perfect length. Put some green bell peppers in there and some of our sauce. Moment of truth here.
We have this, right? This concoction here. And all it's gonna do is just bazooka this guy out. Like so. Ta-da! Get my hands a little wet here, okay? I'm gonna just dampen it so once I roll it up, it makes a seal. And then I'm just gonna take my roll it up, and make sure that seal is nice and firm.
No, too many things. Too much chicken. Take off a layer of chicken. There we go.
There's 2 ways you can do this. Okay? We have our nice roll here. Okay? You can get a super sharp knife and chop it. And then you get that nice cross section like so. Do you see that? That's super cool. Or you can put it up in foil and eat it just like a bazooka. Okay? But that's the final product that you get. Look at that. That's super cool.
Okay, this knife sucks. The chicken is hard to cut through in here. 4 decent cuts. Ryan, how are you doing with this?
Dang it, it fell apart! Well, as you can see, that's pretty pathetic. But it was a fun experiment.
Spicy tuna one now. I've also turned the bamboo the other direction, so we'll see if that's any better. I'm being swarmed by cats like I expected. Let's get our tuna. Yeah, this is for sure what you're wanting. You don't get it. I feel like this one will probably roll and cut a little bit easier than the other one, just because it's all kind of a mush instead of formed chicken. I don't know a lot about cooking sushi, clearly. I wonder how many food crimes I've committed today. But I do know it takes years to become a sushi chef. Yeah, this definitely cuts much better. I feel like it's actually getting that classic roll shape. The last thing to do is do some tasting. As you can see, got my chicken, pad thai, and my spicy tuna roll. I'm gonna start with the chicken here, and no dipping first, just to see how it is. It is pretty good. I think it's a good amount of pad thai sauce in there, not too much. I will dip it here in my soy sauce though. Yeah, even better. Soy sauce is just so good. Try our spicy tuna. It's pretty good. This one I do feel like it does need some extra sauce, some soy sauce. So I don't know if I did all this right, but it tastes really good. I'm proud of myself for being able to make this, since I've never made this before.
Go try to make sushi sometime. I'm still gonna eat this.
This was Cooking Ridiculous Sushi. Let us know what other challenges we should try.